Oh my god, it's gamer time. Pog indeed. Alright, we're gonna get blasted by T-Bull, and then we are going to cast trap games. That is the schedule for today. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let me where's my oh, my stream mode is not open. Or my stream deck, whatever. I believe I can beat T-Bull, really? A ping abuser. Oh. My ATP Team League stuff is still up here, though. So I need to change some of this 1 second. Bop. Boop. Beep. Cool. But first, we'll be doing this. Get the webcam up. Hello, gamers. Alright. One thing's for sure, he is a slow vetoer. What happened? What? Yes, that is. It's been like that for like half a year at this point. Oceanborn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oceanborn is the veto of all maps. How are we not vetoing Dynasty? So what? That means we have. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have Alcyone, Ghost River, Dynasty? Is that what we have? Really? Okay. Oops, first. Alcyone. Damn, Trap's gonna have to go into max packs so early. Fuck. That is brutal. What is this seeding? Clem 1, Beyond 2, max packs 3, Cure 4, Shin 5, and then Trap 6. That sucks. Alright. I'm not really that interested in actually winning, but it's just kind of playing is still just fun anyways. We are mostly here to cast. Oops. No.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required. Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna do some degenerate shit.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
I love Gemini, you know.
Thank you.
More
Oops, I forgot to.
insufficient energy.
Show T-Bull the power of an NA chimp train on the Korean ladder.
Not
Exactly.
enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals.
I also rushed back home here after I was at like a little co-worker holiday meetup thing. So I am still also acclimating to just getting back to my house in this scorching, disgusting summer heat and humidity. He is not he's not scouting either, so I'm probably getting proxy roboed, in which case this is not very good for me.
Addition.
I am the... We are one with the shadows.
Although that's not bad, getting the kill there is pretty good. Why is my gas timing so fucked up in this build all of a sudden?
Insufficient.
Why am I unable to do this perfectly anymore?
We unicorns state that. I am the...
Oh!
State thy bidding.
That's not bad though. If we can get these stalkers as out of position as possible, this is good for us.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
We can do this just to be safe. No, he found it! No! Balls. I had so much hope. How was he scouting for that? He didn't even scout my base. Oh, that's so sad. Get to the battery! Oh, no, not like this. Bro, it's not even done. Why does it take forever for this to happen now?
Must be placed in power field.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Oh, Shakuras.
Oh, he didn't even expand yet. Oh, okay. Oh, I dodged it! Oh, get owned.
Assaulting probes.
Oops. Awkward. Wait, the thing? What? How did the prism not get in that?
Not enough energy.
I am. Fear is. What?
More minerals required. From the not enough minerals.
I am in. What? Nasperu.
Insufficient energy. Mineral quantity insufficient. More. Nexus point under enemy attack. Not enough energy.
Oh, this is not even gonna trip because of... What? I thought...
Nexus point under enemy attack. More minerals required.
So, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that the fucking Phoenix was here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost saved them both too. That would have been wild. If I actually saved the fucking prism there, that would have been the sickest play of all time. Get these guys back just in case.
Inadequate supply. Pylons inefficient.
Although, not having a prism now is actually terrible.
Mineral quantity from the shadows.
Kind of forgot that I lost the robo. I was gonna make another fucking prism for forgetting or remembering that I don't actually have one. Let's check those stasis wards just in case. Oh my god, you greedy bastard. I guess it doesn't matter. What do you do next? Dynasty. Come on, man. See if I can break through. Yeah, dude. Bum, 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 bum. If I just micro the Archons a little bit more, if I could just get the sickest force fields, if I could just focus the battery down, maybe, just maybe. Oh, what if I can delay long enough to get a prism out and get some juggle micro? Hold up.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
I feel like that actually, I mean, no, I'm coping, but it would have been at least nicer if I remembered that there was a Phoenix on the map before I sent the prism back out again. So I didn't just suicide the prism. I am curious what would have happened if I didn't just suicide it like that, because I would have been hitting basically soon after that prism died, which was timed out kind of okay. What am I doing with my probes here? Thinks I'm gonna cannon rush him? What is going on with my probes right now?
More minerals required.
What is this? Wall. Oh, did he go down here?
Enemy assaulting probes.
That's a third pylon. Where's the second pylon? I wasn't paying attention to which was which. That was so dumb. Oh, there's the second pylon. I was not paying attention to that, which is a little annoying. Also, losing that probe is also very annoying. This is not good.
Insufficient energy must be placed in power field.
I am cold. I am. You require my skill.
Not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
Hehe, haha.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
Oh, now he's doing the same thing, you cheeky little bugger.
Intriguing.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I misclicked! Ball sacks.
Very wise. I am here in the shadows. Ice cold is the I am cold is the void. Cold.
What? He's really put a pylon there? That's wild.
Assaulting the probes.
He put a pylon there, that's wild. I was wondering why things seemed a little strange. Oh well. Whatever. The goal was for it to be a quick series, so that way I could still be out in time to make sure I get Traps games. And that's all that matters. So now we get to chill and wait. And I also am going to order food because I didn't get food. I mean, I veto it too, but I just didn't realize that he wasn't vetoing it. And I would rather at least play that than play a one-gate map, so... Site Delta's my last veto. And he vetoes Oceanborn of all maps. It's like, what? What? Da 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 da. Alright. We are going to be doing... Yeah, no, I can't do that map. I don't know. It's just a terrible map. Honestly, there's just too many bad maps that, unless you both do the gentleman's agreement to not play on the bad maps, then it just ends up at least one of them gets in the pool. Is this the real skin? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Disruptor? Yeah, that does have a skin on it. You're right. Why did my mouse suddenly stop? What the hell? That was weird. I think it's Golden Age? Is that what that skin is? I think it's Golden Age. Skins, Protoss, Disruptor. Yeah, that's Golden Age. Where's my... Yeah, this one. Golden Age. Why does it spin so fast in this menu? Anyways, I need to order food, sorry. I need to order feed. I was at this, like, little just coworker meetup for the Chuseok holiday here in Korea at one of my friend's house. We were, like, playing games or whatever, and then we were gonna go out and get food. And it was all scheduling out to be pretty decent, and that I might actually be able to eat before I got here. And when I suggested the idea of potentially getting food slightly earlier than normal, it was not agreed upon. So, that was a bit unfortunate. However, now I will just have to find some food myself. Up. And then the place that I wanted to get food from, which is literally just at the bottom of my apartment building, is closing earlier today than normal because it is a holiday, and I did not know that. So that was also unfortunate. That was also unfortunate. I need something simple, I need something easy, I need kimbap. Give me some kimbap. Although, that's not going to be able to work because the fucking delivery fee is going to be like 1,000,000 fucking won for something. And of course, then I'm not going to be able to, yeah, minimum order 12,000. I just need a fucking simple one thing of kimbap, so I'm not going to be able to do this. Delivery apps are such scams. Balls. No stream for Stormgate? I have nothing to watch. It's not a single Stormgate stream up right now? Is that true? Is that where we're at now? Stormgate 3 viewers. Oh, it's the, yeah, and it's the, I knew exactly which three viewers it was going to be on. It's, yeah, the archives stream. I mean, let's be honest. The game is, has not exactly cooked yet. And now everyone is just waiting for the new patch in a couple days. I mean, there's really just no reason to play the game over StarCraft right now. There really is not a single one. It's not a single reason. Damn it, the pizza place that I like is also closed. God damn it. Fucking holiday. God damn it. Can't change enough? I mean, I think it can still bounce back. However, it is quite rough, the situation they've dug themselves in right now. It is not an easy hole to get out of. There's just a lot of things that need to get fixed. This next update that's coming out within the next week or so, whenever it is, needs to just go absolutely huge. Like, it just needs such, like, the graphics update that they're putting in, the performance update that they're putting in, just needs to be honestly just huge, which I am not 100% sure it will be, to be honest. I think the graphics update looks nice, but the bigger problem there is then the performance and then the audio as well. The audio is just extremely not great right now. Alright, Rebellion 1, so that means they're probably going to go to Korea, so I will go switch over to Korea. So yeah, we're going to do Trap versus Rebellion. Poggers! I don't like it was built on Warcraft 3 in the first place. I don't like Camp. There's too much. Okay, so there's so little Warcraft 3 influence of the game. Like, the game is literally 90% StarCraft and like 10% Warcraft 3. So I'll be honest, I cannot understand the people that say it's too much like Warcraft 3 for them, because it's literally the only three things that make it like Warcraft 3 is, one, there are creep camps, which are not as impactful as the Warcraft 3 creep camps. 2, slightly longer time to kill, which again is still not to the level of Warcraft 3. And the third thing is just that the Luminite mine looks like a Warcraft 3 gold mine, which again is not anything, that's not even a factor. Looks exactly like Warcraft 2, just looking at the map. So again, that's not actually that important though, because it's just the gold mine and like the fact that there's trees, which again is like, I don't know. I would never use that as the determining factor of if I like a game or not, is if it has a gold mine and has trees. Like, I don't know. That just seems such a small thing to say, that it's too much like Warcraft, in my opinion. So yeah, the fact that everything else 90% of wise is StarCraft, the macro is StarCraft, the base count is StarCraft, the unit count is StarCraft, the micro is StarCraft, the lack of heroes is StarCraft, like everything else about the game is StarCraft. So, yeah, the Warcraft 3 influence is just so small. If you look at the video how they made SC2, you will understand. What? What am I don't get it. What do you mean I will understand? They started with an SC2 build? For Stormgate? Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. It's more StarCraft than Warcraft. But Stormgate started with a Warcraft build. Okay. But that's not that important anyways. Because the game now is not Warcraft. There's like nothing Warcraft in the game. The game plays like StarCraft. It 100% plays it. The game plays like StarCraft, but with some creep camps, which again are not even that impactful overall. Can't discuss taste. I guess, sure, okay. But my point is that It seems strange to... It seems... I'm still looking at food. It seems strange to look at the game and then say that the 10% of the game which has the least impact is the part that makes you not like it in total, because it's like I said, it just doesn't actually impact that much. Like the game feels and way more like StarCraft than anything else. It doesn't feel like StarCraft for you. Okay, I guess I can't change that, but I'm more curious why. I'm just curious how that is possible. Because it absolutely feels like you're playing StarCraft more than anything else. Boy, there's like nothing good open right now. I guess that's what I get for thinking I can get delivery on a holiday. No, it's fine. I just personally, that singular opinion about Stormgate is like the thing that I understand the least every time I see it brought up. So I saw you say it, so I just kind of wanted to pick someone's brain about why they think that, because it again just doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We got the game. We're doing it. For some reason, Rebellion and Trap are talking in English, even though I'm pretty sure Rebellion is Korean. Unless he's actually just not, and he's actually from a different country in Asia, and I'm an idiot? No, yeah, he's Korean. Okay, whatever. Just confused me for a second, it's fine. Anyways. Bop ba da bop. Ba-bum! Oh my god. We are casting a Trap game in 2024. This is the first time that this has happened on my stream. I'm actually blown away. So here we are, folks. In the first game of Trap versus Rebellion on the top right, of course. It is none other than Trap himself, followed by Rebellion on the bottom left-hand side. Rebellion, a solid GM player on Korea. Trap obviously is Trap. I don't think I need to introduce him very much, but Trap is also coming off the tail end of his first tournament victory since returning from the military back in the beginning of May. It's Trap GM. I think he's actually about gold. He's about gold right now, so yeah. He's a gold master, as they do say. But yes, Trap did get a nice win in the what's it called? The Platypus Open, is that what it is? The Grand Platypus Open from the Cranky Ducklings. Beating out Shin 3-1 in the finals after beating Christianer 2-0. And then some other people before that that I can't remember who he beat exactly, but the Shin versus Trap finals was actually wild, by the way. It was actually so sick. If anyone didn't see it, almost every single game was just like a total banger, like down to like the last units and stuff. It was actually super tense. So I'd very much recommend anyone watch that, if you did not, over on the Cranky Ducklings channel. Very worthwhile series to check out, and it's a Sentry Stalker opener with a double Adept opener out of Rebellion. Since when am I bald? Since about half a year ago or more at this point. Trap also gets walled out, so he's gonna lose this probe 100%, but that doesn't mean that he does at least get the scout on what the units are, which is still decent information to have, but of course you do want to save that probe if possible. It's always nice to be able to. It's only going to show one Adept, but I mean, you can always make the assumption that it is two. It is extremely rare to ever go for just a single Adept. It would be like Adept Stalker, maybe, or like Adept Sentry, I guess, for the fast hallucination and some mind games, but I don't really think that's the best idea. I mean, Adept Stalker could work, I guess, because you go for the Adept to get the Shade Scout, while then still having a Stalker for the higher damage and just more, you know, bulky unit or whatever, but overall, I don't really think that's a great play, and it's not used very often. Oh my god, we're going for a Proxy Nexus. I kind of love it out of Rebellion. I mean, you're playing against someone who you know is at least 1,000 or more MMR higher than you. I believe Rebellion's at like around like the 5.3 to 5.5 range, if I am correct. I could be wrong. I actually haven't really looked at his account much recently, so I'm not exactly sure what his MMR is at the moment. However, he's basically a mid GM Asian or Korean server player. So obviously gonna be having to do something a little bit cheeky against Trap, who is a solid 6'5". And of course, a just absolutely renowned Giga Chad pro gamer of times past. But yeah, the Proxy Gold base is very interesting, and Trap, honestly, actually completely scouting it on point, sees what's going on, will not get tricked, notices something is awry, and we'll scout that out pretty early before it's even finished, so he's got plenty of information that this is happening right now. Going for a fast Warp Prism out of the Robo as well is very interesting, and should actually be pretty decent for him, because he's just amassing Sentry Stalker right now, and with that information that the gold base is over here, can just go ahead and just, I don't know, kill it, honestly. The battery's not even finished here. I mean, he could just force field this for days as well, just to get these units stuck, and he will do just that. Catching those two Stalkers, excellently played. A couple of sentries also getting stuck over here, and then the Prism comes over to make it even easier for him to maneuver around those force fields, where his opponent obviously cannot. Although he does have Blink about to finish. Getting another Stalker is very nice there, and a couple more as they are warping in from Trap. Very nice pickoffs here. The Blink is finished, however, he's only got 3 Stalkers to Blink with, and that is going to make it very difficult for him, as Trap will just walk on over this attempted sneaky gold base. Unfortunately, not able to find the value that he was hoping for with that. I need to change my scenes. Hold up, never mind, I'll just leave it like this, sorry. Very ambitious play. Where is this? SE2 and this out of game 1. I'm just going to switch to casting in game. That'll make it the easiest. Excellent. What? Oh, I'm stupid. Wrong one. Out of game is this. In game is casting in game. Boop. Bop. There we go. We did it. We are a professional streamer with excellent production value. Bop, 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 bop. Sick! Alright. Alrighty, in the top left-hand side, of course, it is playing for Genji. In esports, it is Trap. And on the bottom right, playing for somebody, it is Rebellion. Who does Rebellion play for right now? Nobody. He's got no team. 0 teams. A grand total of less than 1 teams. For him, a bit unfortunate. But it is what it is. I don't know, I kind of like the play. Going for the fast gold. Could definitely catch Trap off guard, perhaps. Obviously, Trap was just way more on top of the scouting than Rebellion expected. Honestly, it's kind of crazy just how good pros are at sniffing some of this stuff out. I mean, I just even played versus T-Ball in the round prior to this, and he did not even scout my main base, and I was doing like the cheeky thing on Alcyone as well, where you mine out the minerals and then go to the corner and then proxy stuff down there, and he did not even scout for my base. He actually just was scouting around and somehow went down there. I didn't actually check the replay to see what his pattern was, but it seemed like he just didn't even want to scout my base. He just literally tried to scout for all of the proxies instead, and then knowing that it's Alcyone, I guess, decided that he would go for the check for the other side there to see if I mined out any minerals in them. I'm guessing he probably saw that I mined them out and then went to go find where my proxy was. That's my assumption of how that thing went. So generally what I'm saying is that pros are just really good at scouting these out. Oh! Trap gets the snipe on the probe. Rebellion being too greedy. And that's going to make things really awkward, of course. Oh my god, Trap almost losing his probe. Oh my god, hold up. Wait a minute. An eye for an eye. We'll get the shields regened up, though, and we'll be safe. Yikes. Oh my god. That would have been really hilarious if we had both scouting probes dying. Not something you see every day. Rebellion even hiding a probe down here for reasons that I can't quite anticipate. I'm actually not really sure why he was trying to hide that probe down there. Because there wasn't really anything to hide, but whatever. Stargate coming up from Trap. Quite early here. It's going to be just a Sentry Stalker expand from Rebellion, so totally normal. From his end, just going to try to keep it as simple as possible and just get into a solid state into this mid-game here. Whereas Trap is going to be throwing out some aggression. Is Rebellion going to be on top of these Adepts? He's got the probe there. We'll be very aware of what's happening. Get the block very easily here. So now it's going to be up to him to scout this Stargate. We should be able to pretty easily, even getting a battery just in anticipation regardless. So going to be fully ready for this Adept Oracle play. The next question comes out of Trap, of course. Actually, wow, he only went for 2 Adepts out of the gateways and nothing else. It's actually kind of crazy. I mean, he saw the Sentry first, so I actually like that a lot, to be honest. He sees that because it was revealed to him on the pylon. Oh, boy. It was revealed to him with the pylon block that it was a Sentry first, so he takes that gamble and thinks, okay, so you're definitely just going to be sitting home defensive this entire time. I'm going double Oracle as well, so I can just go into the double Oracle with a faster Twilight Council and faster Nexus without going for any extra Adepts. And so he's going to be having basically a similarly timed Nexus. Whoa, that was that was almost terrible. He's going to have a similarly timed Nexus while going for Oracle first, and a very similarly timed Blink while going Oracle first. Not something that you normally see. It's very rare that you can actually get those timed up in that way. So Trap taking a actually great advantage because he's also ahead in probes. Again, knowing that his opponent... Oh, that's sad. That is very sad. And the double Oracle to pair with it as well. Rebellion not paying attention, left his probe... Or let his probe go back to mining, unfortunately. I'm not quite sure what happened with that, but I guess maybe he just... I mean, I think that's just a mistake. I think it was just him forgetting that he still had to deal with everything, so... Not the best. He's even going to dive bomb onto the natural here. Trap getting 2 more worker kills. Getting out with absolutely everything. Setting up a pylon as well for a future Blink attack to be anchored from. Oh my god, and wrapping right around. Yet again, getting in. Battery will be able to save the last couple of those, but 12 probes in total getting killed off is huge. Getting the scout on the pylon is nice. So that will at least be decent here for Rebellion to know something might be coming his way. However, he might actually be the one initiating the aggression first, as he is going to have the Blink just barely faster here. Going to get a couple more probes out, but, I mean, I'm not sure what this attack can do, to be honest. I think the thing that he's thinking here as well is that he's anticipating the Blink to actually be farther behind than it is, because when you go an Oracle, it's normal that your Blink is going to be much more delayed because of how everything lines up. But Trap, like I said earlier, got the key in that it was an early Sentry, blinks forward, catching Rebellion off guard, probably not anticipating this Blink to be done for at least another 15 seconds or so. And we'll lose a lot of Sentries and some Stalkers here, so Rebellion unaware of all the corners that Trap was able to cut with that early scouting that he had. And yet again, falls behind because of it. Losing probes, losing the aggressive units in the front. Making things very painful for Rebellion. I mean, he's going to try to get a third base here. Going to try to go into... the Forge as well. I just realized these players were swapped this whole time. I'm so sorry. I hate when that happens. I hate when I'm watching a streamer and they have it like that, so I am tilted that I went that long without realizing that. My apologies! Anyways. The Nexus is going to be down basically at the same time. Trap going into the main base, though, with the Stalkers. And the Oracles for Vision getting the Stasis Wards even up on the high ground here. Going to make it very difficult to blink forward from the Stalker. We'll be able to trigger those, so that's quite nice. And there's enough Stalkers, at least defensively, that it should be totally fine. Gets a nice blink trigger there as well. Very nicely done by Rebellion. Honestly, decent hold. Decent hold so far, and the fact that his third base is now done at similar time of Trap is quite decent, although the probe count is not looking that great for him. He's got to be very careful. He doesn't know if there's any more stasis wards laying around here. Got to be very careful of that. And a different pylon setup over here for Trap as well on the right-hand side. It's quite interesting. Had the first one get scouted, and it's like, well, nope, I'm just going to make it over here instead. Yikes. That is going to be a difficult one for Rebellion if he does not find it. Gets an Oracle. It's always a nice little sigh of relief when you get at least one of the Oracles, since you now know that your battery will be able to deny the kills. So you're more free to move around with your Stalkers and not have any sitting around in different mineral lines and whatnot. But, I mean, the army from Trap is going to be massive here. He's already got a fourth base coming up halfway done as well. The +1's going to be finishing earlier than his opponent. How many gateways does he have? He's got 9! Whew. 9 gateways. That is going to be a force to be reckoned with here from Rebellion, as he is currently only sitting on 4 gateways. He's had to cut so many corners to try and keep this eco up. Oh my god, only 4 gateways is brutal. I mean, to be fair, he's got a lot of Stalkers with it, but I mean, 4 gateways is going to make this very difficult for him. The blink forward from Trap to try and get on top of the battery. The battery's in a nice spot, so it's going to force Trap into a really awkward spot to actually dive onto it and make a pretty good concave here for Rebellion. So, not able to actually break so far as Trap. Obviously, his production is going to be winning this out for him, as he doesn't have... as Rebellion doesn't have the same amount of units here over time. It's going to make it quite difficult for him. Stasis Ward's even getting placed down still as Trap to cover any flanks and whatnot. Make sure he's got full awareness of where he could be getting attacked from. I love, again, the proxy base, but Trap just continues to be absolutely on everything. Seeing that his opponent had not gone for a 4th base while he has one himself, thinking there's got to be one on the map somewhere, and does find it out, forcing it to get canceled, and continues in on the attack here. A Mortal coming out here for Rebellion, but that could easily get targeted down, as it's even getting blocked by the Stalkers, getting killed off very easily there. Charge Lots taking care of the Stalkers on the left-hand side, but good micro from Rebellion to try and tuck those in to keep them as far away from the Charge Lots as possible. Trap gonna then just go ahead and rotate back over to meet up with those Charge Lots and get some damage done, and potentially get a flank even here. Nope, doesn't want to go in too deep. Doesn't want to overcommit. Knows he's got a great position here, canceling the 4th base, getting his own 4th base up as well, getting even more gateways behind everything. Trap sitting pretty in this position. No need to end it so early, even though he probably could. Wow, what? That Stalker didn't die. That's crazy. That's wild. I mean, yeah, this is just Trap dotting his T's, crossing his I's, as they do say. That is exactly the phrase that they use. What's up with our bracket here? Oh, MaxPack's already waiting as well for the winner, which should surely be a banger. Oh! Blinks on forward, gets the 4th base killed, easy peasy. Blinking one Stalker forward to kill that is pretty decent, but now he's forced to blink forward with his Stalker to kill the Oracle, and that's going to leave him pretty exposed. +2 is finished for Rebellion, so that is one little thing going his way so far, at least. He will have an upgrade advantage for just a wee bit here. And the Stalker count is still actually pretty decent for him. I mean, we're at, what, 27 to 24 Stalkers? The rest of the stuff is Zealots. You can't blink away from that. But Chargeless now getting into the natural here as well is going to start to split Rebellion pretty thin, as Trap is going to get pretty comfy sitting here on these 5 bases even now. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, he is just feeling on top of the world right now. 75 fucking probes. 91 army supply. He's going to have his +2 coming in now as well, with a couple of mortals as well. Trap is feeling good. He's gonna blink forward even to try and get the surround on the Stalkers as the charge lots come up to help. There's nowhere to run as Rebellion. Sitting here with 100 supply, and that is the GG. Well played by him. Honestly, stayed alive for, you know, a good amount of time. He tried. He tried his best. It was pretty good. He gave it the good old college try, and for that we respect him. Oops. No, that's not what I want. Changed my Battle.net password, or Battle.net email recently. I couldn't remember. Overall good. Wait, what? Oh, I went to fucking... I stayed on Korea instead of going to NA. I was like, why is no one in the... why is no one in the lobby? Or the, whatever you call it. The chat channel. Alright, so it's gonna be Trap versus Max Packs coming up next, which is sick! That one is going to be a banger. Hopefully. Hopefully Trap doesn't get dispatched of as quickly as he dispatched of Rebellion. Because that would not be as fun. However, it's always the chance with the Max Packs PvP. Let's see, and then, so if whoever wins this is going to be sitting in the semifinals already, which is pretty early, so there's going to be some other stuff happening. Let's see, what is it? Mana versus Geralt is happening. Cure, Myoja, Moja, which would probably be Shin versus Cure. God, where's my Prodosses, bro? Where's all the Prodosses? They're all killing each other. All the Prodosses are just killing each other in the early rounds. It's very possible that I don't go all the way to the finals. Luna C beating Kneehead. Ooh. Where is that? Oh, it's down there. Oh, the winner of that goes against Bjorn. Lambo and Rex going against each other is kind of interesting. So yeah, it honestly seems like it's going to be Trap versus Max Packs as the Protoss representation on the bottom. And then if either Mana or Geralt can beat Clem in the top side. And then everything in between is a bunch of Terrans and Zergs. Whoa! Moja apparently took a game off Cure. That's wild. That's pretty crazy. Cure going for a... Look at this. What am I doing? Look at that. Versus Moja 2-1 from Cure. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Trap Max Packs, yes. We will be doing that once they're done with their vetoes and everything. Is Max Packs even here? Where is Max Packs? Oh, there he is. Oh, Max Packs in the lobby link. So based. Alright. Oh ho, here we go. Trap max packs. Let's see. Let's see if Trap can do it. He has taken a game. He has taken a game here and there off of ye old Maxi Paxi. But never a series yet after coming back from the military. So we'll see if he's able to do it here in the first game of this series starting on Golden Aura. Top left-hand side, playing for the Psystorm Esports, of course, it is Max Pax. Is it Psystorm Esports or Psystorm Gaming? Isn't it gaming? It's Psystorm Gaming, right? What is Max Pax? Psystorm. It is gaming. Psystorm Gaming. Alright, cool. And then on the bottom right-hand side, playing for Genji Esports, which is the correct name. Of course, it is Trap, the one and only. The Giga Chad himself. Coming back from military after saying that he wasn't going to come back. The plot twist, to end all plot twists, had all of us at the edges of our seats. Just thinking that he was lost forever, never to return. And now here he is, back again, from the ashes, to play for all of us yet again. And Trap going for something cheeky, sending his probe to the top right-hand side of the map. Obviously, he knows exactly how MaxPax plays. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate as well, getting the nice block here from MaxPax, so nicely done by him to be able to deny that gateway for just a little bit longer. And of course, a little bit of awkwardness from Trap there, but we'll just get the wall off totally fine anyway, so not the biggest deal in the end of the at the end of everything, so totally fine. But anyways, yeah, Trap does obviously know that MaxPax loves his one gate shenanigans. Sheningas, as we like to call them around here. And so we'll be, of course, taking this series much differently than he would be playing any other type of PvP, and that is going to be starting with an immediate proxied pylon on the top right-hand side of the map, which will be something, actually. I'm very curious what this is going to be. It could be a couple things, honestly. It could actually be everything. It could be Robo, Stargate, or Twilight. It's actually not sure which one it is. I'm not even going to guess. Double Stalker Warp Gate is very interesting. Bro, if this is a Twilight Council, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, it is! Oh, it's a Twilight Council. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Dude, part of me also wants to say, what if? So... There's no way. Okay, it's, yeah, 2 more Stalkers. Okay, I was gonna say. It's okay, it's just Proxy Blink. Cause for a second, okay. Oh, there's no, the probe. Oh, it's gonna get scouted. Oh, we're gonna know that the proxy's on the top right-hand side now. MaxPax looking for it. It's very difficult to hide things from MaxPax. Obviously being just so aware of where things can be, when to scout, when not to scout. MaxPax is just insane at this one gate shenanigans. Nice little catch from the Stalkers. We'll be able to get this Adept to quite low health. Might even kill it. Oh my god, just barely doesn't kill it. Oh, that's so sad, but at least gets killed over here. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean that he does scout the lack of a Nexus. So that is a lot of information for MaxPax. I was going to say earlier that the way that the build was lining up looked like my proxy DT drop build, and I have done that versus Trap. And so for a split second, I was thinking that I was about to see the greatest thing of all time. However, unfortunately not, but it's okay. Anyways. Now he's actually expanding. Trying to throw the mind games out here a little bit, but that also is going to get scouted here by MaxPax, so things not unfolding the way that Trap wants to here. Having the fact that he is not expanded get scouted. Did the proxy get scouted? No. So the fact that he wasn't expanding got scouted, so Trap tries to then pull a little bit of the mind games there and forces, potentially forcing MaxPax to play overly defensive, and then going for an expansion himself anyways, albeit later. But then that gets scouted as well, which will then make it now even worse for him, because now his expansion is simply later, he's not going aggressive, and MaxPax knows all of this. However, this attack is very odd, and honestly very risky, because Blink is about to finish here, and MaxPax I don't think realizes just how many Stalkers are on the map here. He's trying to pull out the Stalkers to of course then be able to get the Oracle back in, but there's only one Oracle, And it's actually over here. Oh no, there's a second Oracle, I'm sorry. I think this is a terrible move from MaxPax. I have no idea what this is, actually. Literally no clue at all. I mean, there's a battery in the main base, so it's not like Trap even needed to leave Stalkers back there. But it doesn't matter anyway, because he kills all of the units regardless. Almost getting the Oracle as well with some other Blink Stalkers, so... I think MaxPax just didn't actually realize what exactly Trap was going for. And thought this was going to just be some, like, gateway aggression or something. Without the Blink. So now this is actually... pretty good for MaxPax, or sorry, for Trap here. The Immortal on the back end, though, is going to make this very good for MaxPax defensively, at least. So at least the Stalkers shouldn't be able to end the game or anything. And he's going to realize this now with the Immortal shooting at him. It was a bit unfortunate. It would have been nice if that actually appeared just a second earlier. Because then that would have let Trap know that there's an Immortal there and that he wouldn't have dived onto those Stalkers. He actually could have gotten 2 probes for free right there if he knew that there was no Immortal. But luckily for MaxPax, they did not show itself too early. So no probes lost for MaxPax, but the faster third is going to be coming out from Trap instead, which is still something that he can leverage in this game here, as MaxPax doesn't exactly have room to actually move across the map at this point. He's sitting on going just Immortals, a very late Blink, losing that Void Ray and couple units at the front, and honestly one of the Oracles, which is super good for him as well, which I'll touch on in just a second. All of this makes it very difficult, nice snipe, very difficult for MaxPax to actually move across the map here and challenge anything. Trap knows this. And so he is taking that fast third. He's taking the chance to catch back up on economy and take, oh my god, a massive stasis sword to the main base. That is very unfortunate. I was just about to say that since we did kill one of the one of the Oracles, that does mean that we can be a little bit more liberal in our Oracle defense, knowing that there's nothing to one-shot any of the pros, but then unfortunately being a bit too liberal as we then get an entire mineral line stasis warded. That's very unfortunate. And we unfortunately also had the first issued command afterward being a move command away, a late reaction, and I don't know, I actually don't know if Trap realized that that was changed somewhat recently, because that was changed when he was in the military, that if you order things to happen with the stasis units, they will actually respond to that right after coming out of the stasis. I'm actually curious if Trap even knows that exists. It's kind of funny to think about. Anyways, lots of stuff happened here, and we are now finally in a bit of a lull. As 6 probes, though, dying to those 2 adepts is actually also pretty big, because that actually was Trap in the lead with the economy with that faster third for quite a bit, and that's actually going to even up the probe count, which is actually really good now for MaxPax to have happen, because he was going to be down on the worker count and the base count despite the early openings. So getting those 5 probe kills is actually very good, and will now put Trap in a bit of a more awkward position here, as he is now forced to... I mean, is he forced to be this aggressive? Does he actually need to be on the map? I don't really know if he does. This is actually crazy. There's no battery here, so this Oracle actually could just go and kill all these probes. These probes on the left side are also not actually covered, so Trap being a little bit, like I said, too liberal with his defenses here. I was saying that he could be a bit liberal, but oh my god, it even gets away. That's so sad. And I don't think that we can make this aggression happen here, because there's 2 Immortals. There's going to be a battery with overcharge. Blinking onto the battery is an insane move here. He will be able to get it, but then the blink forward from MaxPax as well. Didn't actually target the Prism, though. He misclicked it. And so the 2 Immortals then get sacrificed there on the back end. This is now very awkward for MaxPax. A bit of a weird engagement from both of them, as MaxPax then walks past the other units here. I don't really think Trap can actually continue this, though, as he doesn't have a Prism to reinforce here. He should be just settling for some probes and running away, which is exactly what he's going to be doing here. A very strange engagement out of Trap and MaxPax, honestly. A bit of a flub mud bath between the two, back and forth there. That misclick on the Prism from MaxPax actually just terrible for him, actually. Oh, Trap, please don't lose these units randomly in the middle of the map. That's not really that great here. A blink forward could actually be a bit devastating for MaxPax. I don't think he wants to go for that. Luckily for him, does not pull the trigger there. Honestly, a great game. This is very equal at this point. Although I just realized that Trap has got no forge on the back end here. He's got 0 upgrades. That's actually terrible, as +2 is about to finish for MaxPax. So never mind. So corners did have to get cut somewhere, and the corner that was cut, of course, was the upgrades here for Trap, and that's going to put him on a massive timer to get some very heavy damage done with some sort of attack. Going for the fast 4th base here will be pretty equally timed as his opponents, but a couple adepts not really able to do the damage that they want either. Yeah, Trap continues to be on a bit of a timer here with this upgrade disadvantage, honestly. I mean, +3 is going to be going here for max packs. That's huge. Forge only just getting thrown down by Trap, and he's getting brought to the bottom side of the map for some reason. I'm not quite sure what he's doing over here. Could easily blink on this Immortal, actually. Will do so. Gets right on top of that. Could use some more Warpins as Zealots as well to continue this attack here. But again, this upgrade disadvantage is going to make it so awkward for him here because the army sizes are so equal that that's just going to mean that, oh, that blink forward is so not what we want either. I'm actually blown away he went for that. As Probe's also getting killed off on the bottom bottom side of the natural, with, I believe the Oracle still finding damage. 13 kills in total is crazy. Trap is getting split up a little bit too much here. This is not what he wants. The Immortal also able to at least get picked up here. Max Packs can't find any further damage, but I mean, those last couple seconds swinging very heavily for Max Packs, taking a couple of good engagements with the upgrade advantage, and then still finding damage with this Oracle, because again, Trap just refuses to get some batteries in positions to actually deny the Oracle damage. I said so long ago that the one Oracle dying at the very beginning of the game was so good for him because it just would make it so much easier to defend any Oracle harassment. And he took that way too much to the extreme. And he's actually lost way more economy than he really should have. And now there's DTs in the mix as well. This is looking terrible for Trap. Because he's going to try to make some forward blinks here. But I mean, you can't even win these engages. And he's got Zealots and DTs wrecking his main base. And that's GG. Trap knows it.
I love Gemini, you know?
Oh, that timing. Thank you for the follow, though. Not great for Trap. Honestly, he did have some stuff cooking. I liked the way he navigated the early game a little bit. I thought it was actually pretty decent there. And then obviously catching out the Max Packs' units. I just don't really know what that move out was actually for Max Packs. That was the thing that really kind of opened everything up for Max Packs, or sorry, for Trap in the early mid game. But yeah. That move out was actually so weird, it made no sense at all. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know what, oh, I'm in here before Trap, lol. I don't know what Max Packs was cooking there with that next attack. But it doesn't matter, as Max Packs cooks. He is a good cook, and he cooks very many good things. Max Packs has forgotten to switch me and Trap, and there we go. Now he's back. I am now the host. Bop ba da bop. Excellent. Now we're all good to go. All right, game number 2 going down on Ghost River. Top right hand side, playing for Storm Gaming. Taking the first map, it is Max Packs. And on the left hand side of the map, the best Protoss player in my heart, it is Trap. Why are the... Oh, was this on that whole time? Did no one mention that? Oh, whoops. I didn't even notice. Lol. So, what is Trap going to cook this time? As obviously, Max Packs is going to do the thing he always does, which is his 1-gate expand. And Trap is generally the player to try and respond to that, as Trap never has been comfortable with 1-gate expands, honestly. Even before his military service, when the 1-gate expand meta did come out, he was not that great at it. I'll be honest. Not the best. He was not a fan of it. He did try it.
I love Gemini, you know.
I love you too. He did try it, but never really got the hang of it, honestly. He was generally of the Korean Protoss meta, or the Korean Protoss gang of we are aggressive no matter what, and we'll just try to bust your shitty 1-gate expands. The problem, of course, being that Max Packs and some of these players are obviously just way better at 1-gate expands nowadays, and so it's very difficult for him to actually break them. Yet, he tries anyways, as it's going to be another 2-gate opener from him, and we'll see what he decides to go for this time. We'll see what Trap goes for. I mean, in the past, it's been a large variety of things. It's been proxy Void Rays, it's been fake 1-gate expands into Void Ray all-ins, it's been proxy Blink all-ins, it's been 4 gates, it's been proxy Robos, it's been basically everything you can think of out of Trap over the years, and to try and deny these 1-gate expands from happening. And he's found some success here, and not a lot of success in many other places, so... Again, I'm just waiting to see what he's got cooked up for this next game here. His next attempt at cracking the 1-gate secret. Could honestly just expand. I do wonder about this. Because, like, the timing of how that worked out is if you're just not going for an extra 2 Stalkers here, and just go for the first 2... Does he get it? Oh, he gets it this time compared to last. That's actually great for him. That's actually huge for him. That's so much scouting that MaxPax now does not have. He does not know if there's a Nexus here or not. Will not know that information. Forced to go for Void Ray back at home. Even will be able to lose the Zealot as the shield battery's not finished here. But now, MaxPax has to play as if anything is on the cards. And with 2 more Stalkers walking across the map here from Trap, he could really sell this very hard right now. MaxPax, of course, knows what he's doing, will navigate this very eloquently, is still getting probes on his end. Will not be cutting until he knows that he has to. I feel like we should be going for probes here as Trap. There he goes. Okay, I was gonna say, I dislike going all the way into the main base. Oh, will he lose the 1 Stalker? Oh my god, it does get connected. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh! No way. Oh, we got the force field? Oh! Shit. Although losing those 2 tap is a bit annoying. I did. But what are we doing? Okay, well, you lose the sentry, but gets the Stalker here. I mean, this is such a weird game. The fact that MaxPax is probing in the midst of all this is crazy to me, by the way. He's not gonna be able to get that Void Ray as the extra battery is up. It's insane the level of aggression that MaxPax will happen to MaxPax, and he still feels comfortable probing. Like, it's actually crazy. But now he realizes, okay, yeah, he's kind of put the pieces together that, you know, he doesn't actually feel that safe. But this is the beauty of that Adept snipe at the very beginning of the game. He has no idea that this is just a fake pressure. It looks super committed. Oh, sick force field as well. Be able to get another Stalker for free. We'll be able to chase this Adept Shade as well, as that's going to be the next key thing here for MaxPax, to be able to scout what's exactly happening here. But again, this is... Trap has played this perfectly, because he knows that he gets the deny on the initial Adept Scout, so he knows that his setup puts himself in such a good position, and MaxPax's heart is going to be sinking right now, seeing so many probes at this natural. Trap sets himself up perfectly to fake this and bait the hell out of MaxPax. Very, very nice opener here from Trap. And now MaxPax, being the one on the back end, will need to find a way back into this game. The triple Void Ray can be very threatening here, as you can't quite ignore this as Trap. This could easily come in for a side swipe somewhere, as if it's Wings of Liberty, Metalopolis with Flux Veins before they were nerfed. Anyone remember that? Anyone old enough? Anyone boomer enough with StarCraft 2 meta knowledge to remember the time when Flux Vein Void Ray PvP was all the rage?
Gemini 2 goated, Gemini 2 goated, Gemini 2 goated, Gemini 2 goated, Gemini 2 goated.
Oh, so true. Thank you so much, Twitch viewer, for 20 months of subscriptions to my channel. You're very based. Thank you very much indeed. The Oracle, where did the Oracle go? It's like hiding over here. The Oracle will be able to get in, but there's a battery. Oh, a couple Stalkers as well. Blink is about to finish, so we can blink onto it and kill it. But bullshit. He deserves it. Anyways, things are looking good for Trap. He's got his third base coming on the way. Nearly done. He's got Blink finished. Gets the scout off to see exactly the tech transitions and knows that everything is super late out of Max Packs. Gonna be Glaives. Ooh, I do like that from Max Packs though. That's a nice cook. That is a nice thing to put in the kitchen right there. Oh, he's just gonna go full on 2-base Immortal Glaive all in. I actually love that for Max Packs. I think that's his best option given the tools that he currently has. And I think Trap really needs to lock in on the scout to find this ASAP. I wonder if this is a fake. It's 3 gateways finished with 2 more in production, or sorry, 4 finished with 2 more in production. This could be an expansion that doesn't actually get probed. We could just make this Nexus, or I was going to say even the other thing we do is just sit the probe here to make it look like we're trying to expand, but I thought he was going to take that step further and actually put the Nexus down, which he still might yet. Trap really needs to identify what's happening though. I'm not quite sure he has. I mean, he's still sending probes with all 3 Nexuses. He is not spamming enough cannons and batteries just yet. Finally just now doing so. Did he get a scout off of anything? No, he did not, but he just, I think, maybe is putting 2 and 2 together after seeing the army move across the map. Oh, nice pick on the sentry. That's actually huge. Getting the Guardian Shield out is great. Force Fields could be huge here as well. Barely getting out of harm's way is Max Packs there. And the Void Rays could actually get sniped off from this high ground position as well. Nice position for Trap to be able to get the Immortal, actually, before the Prism is ready to pick it back up. A lot of damage done onto it. This is looking very good for Trap here. Although going down the ramp is bold as hell. Where did the sentries go? Did we lose them? We did, so we can't get the Force Fields continuing on here. It's a bit unfortunate. We need to jump on top of these Immortals and the Void Rays here. We'll do so going onto the Prism instead as first. A nice move here from Trap to blink onto absolutely everything, getting the most critical key units dead. Tries to get the block on the Shades, but will not happen. Now, this is when things get crazy, as the Adepts still could get decent damage here of a lot of probes, and we do have that 3rd Nexus. Actually, no, we didn't make it. We did not make it as Max Pack, so this is actually terrible. I thought we actually had that finish there for a second, which would mean any equalizing probe damage actually still puts us in a possible situation to macro out of this, but GG is called Trap. Able to take a win back against the 1-gate god himself. Actually, a beautiful game from him. This is all the bias as well. That thing is not updated. I will update that in a momento, but here at least is the correct link. Dude, that entire game comes down to the Adept denial. That kill on the Adept is like, it's like actually so important. I was like kind of trying to highlight it a little bit in the first game as well, when it looked like Trap was gonna, because he almost got it the first game too, which would have also been equally as big. He was literally just 1 shot away from getting the Adept denial in the first game. The fact that came back in the game number 2 and then he actually gets it and then he wins the game off of the lack of information from Max Packs is just like, yeah, pretty good. A very nice game. I love games like that. Dynasty is the 3rd map too. What the fuck? And I do love games like that just have this, like, there's just like this one critical moment that you can pinpoint everything to. And it's just like a nice little domino effect from there. Like, the game itself might have been like, what was that, like 11, 12 minutes or something like that? Maybe not, whatever. Like 10 minutes or something. The game might have been that long, but the fact that it was determined at minute 3 or whatever, but you're not exactly sure if it is going to be determined at that time. I don't know. Games like that are just cool. Very interesting. Anyways, all tied up in this best of 3. Dynasty is where we will conclude it. On the top right hand side, of course, it's Maxi Paxi with none other than Mr. Trap on the bottom left. Some very interesting games so far. Trap playing better than he really ever has versus Max Packs, I gotta say. The first game also even had a little, had some windows of opportunity for him. It's been quite a few series against Max Packs in the couple of months leading up, or sorry, leading away from Trap's return that have looked much worse than this, involving many a boppeting, where he just really just he just looks completely lost and useless against the one gate stuff. But this time, looking a little bit different. Nice to see it. We all, I think everyone, not just me, as obviously everyone knows that I am the Trap guy, but I think everyone just wants to have more Protosses competitive on the highest stage, you know? I think everyone just wants to see that. So the fact that Trap can still put up with the best of them even after coming back from military, only like what is it? He came back May. What? It's been 5 months, less than half a year. He's been back less than half of a year, and he's already putting up against Max Packs, Clem. He's taking games off of Clem. He's beaten Dark, I think, 2 or 3 series. Total 2-0s as well, which is crazy. He's taking multiple series off Beyond. I mean, just... it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. The resurgence is very real from Trap. So let's see what he cooks up this time. I do like the fact that he is going for the double stalker opener every single game. Oh, to get the surround! Oh, that was so perfect. That was such a nice opportunity. Any chance to deny scouting from Max Packs is just so critical. Yes, I was about to say, this is 100% a moment to block that. Very good. That's actually huge. Very, very big. Okay, obviously it's just going to be the same thing for Max Packs. Nothing new from him. It's just the normal one gate expand into Stargate that he loves every single time. And then a double sentry follow from Trap, so that's where a little bit of deviation will come in. I like that Max Packs... well, never mind, I was going to say something else, but I was wrong. I thought this was the Zealot, not the Adept, but this is normal anyways. We'll get the Probe, which is nice from him. Goes around to check if it's the gold being taken. It is not. And now Trap is on the hunt for this Adept to deny, as much information as possible. But I was going to say, I do like that he's opening Double Stalker every single game. And the Scout will come in, so not the type of mind games available for Trap this time. I like that he's going Double Stalker every single game, because what that does is make it look the same every single time from Max Packs' POV. It requires him to go the extra mile with his scouting to confirm what exactly Trap is actually doing. But from Trap's point of view, it's just doing the same thing with slight alterations each time. I don't like that from Trap. Unfortunately, losing a Stalker like that out in the wild is not what you want to see as Trap, but lots of sentries and a second Stalker are in position here, and a lot of damage was done to the Oracle, which means that a double Stalker warp in should actually be totally fine here. And if Max Packs isn't paying attention, oh, again, just one more shot could have done it. Would have been a big play. Although getting the transfer kills is quite nice for Max Packs here. Actually, very nice for him, as the other one's also not pulled back. So 4 kills with the first Oracle. Almost a perfect defense from Trap, but that just tiny, tiny little window from Max Packs to still find damage and slip in where he can. That is why he is, some say, the best Protoss in the world. Obviously should be trying to double up these Oracles with each other at some point in the near future as well, as he should not be expecting to get much damage done with a single Oracle at a time anymore. Nice little hallucination, though, to keep track of at least one of them from Trap, so that's good information to have, and then finds where the second one is as well. So we'll be pretty decent for that for now, even getting a Pylon on the right-hand side to be able to get some more extra scouting in. It's very good. But I mean, Max Packs taking a pretty decent lead from this early game situation, obviously, getting the faster Nexus, not getting mind-gamed by Trap this time, and also getting a couple probe kills makes him in a very nice position. I love the oh wait, I thought it was proxied because I thought this pylon was over here. But I love this the Dark Shrine. I do just like that in general from Trap. Although I feel like it's going to get scouted. We are trying to find the Oracle, but we are not finding it. And I feel like we can just get a nice, simple Adept Shade into the natural here as max packs and see exactly what's happening. Although, to be fair, I like the positioning of this because it is far out. So even if the Oracle comes in from this way, it's not guaranteed that it sees it. And even if the Adepts do come in too early, which they actually won't, that's actually huge that Trap is able to deny those from getting into the natural here. Because even if they did get in, it kind of is in a spot that looks like where a pylon would go. So if you're not paying super close attention, maybe you'd mistake it as a pylon, but I mean that's probably my low GM cope coming in. that's the type of strategy that I hope to win with against my low GM opponents. Just hoping that they're actually still bad and don't notice. But Max, I think he probably would have been able to figure it out. Anyways, what is our detection situation here for Maxi Paxi? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's nothing! And it's a pylon on the back corner. Holy shit, this is actually huge for Trap. There's 0 Robo on the field. There is 0 cannons. There's only the Oracles, which are getting thrown back home in a scramble here to be able to deal with these. 8 probes dead already. The first one getting killed off on the lower right-hand side. Second one is going to be able to kill a pylon maybe. Another probe even. Oh, an excellent move from Trap. Huge. I did not even realize that he had this pylon over in the corner. I love it. I absolutely love it. Forcing so much time as well for MaxPax hunting this DT down. Oh my god. And he's still not even resaturated his main yet. He's got so many probes on his natural just sitting here doing nothing. Oh, what an excellent situation for Trap. This is looking so good for him. His army, of course, will be smaller. That is the one thing that is not working for him right now. His army is smaller. His forge is even up in upgrade as well. Compared to the first game where he was down almost 3. Another DT! Okay, I have to... Alright, chat. If anyone doesn't understand or doesn't know who I am a fan of Trap. So this will be extremely... This is already an extremely biased cast, and it's only going to get more biased the more Trap looks like he's going to win, okay? So just realize that. Anyways... So the only problem here, though, is that this is a lot of Stalkers. This is a lot of Stalkers easily into the one-shot potential here. And so there's a very thin line that Trap is now walking on here, as the battery also will get depowered. Double Adept going into the natural here, which is going to be another annoying thing to deal with here as Trap, as he's losing many probes in this situation. But this is a very thin line that he's walking right now. He needs to recover his army count after going for the early play of the proxy, or sort of proxy DTs. That is the biggest thing that you are trying to leverage here as the DT goer. And now this move getting thrown against him as well is going to make it very difficult, as 2 of those gateways are going to get unpowered. He's going to have to warp in, blink in a Stalker. Did he not realize? Oh my god, Trap, what? No, how? No way, bro. My heart is sinking so far. No way, dude. How do you not expect? How do you not expect it to be there? Trap, no. Bro, this can't be how this game ends, dude. No way. Trap, you literally did that in the last series versus Rebel. You did the same thing. You saw the oracles there. No. Oh, I'm so sad. I am so upset right now. Bro, he was cooking so hard. Everything was in place. Oh, that's so sad. And now he's down, like, what, 15 workers? Something like that? Oh, my God. God damn it. Bro, come on. Oh, that blink was ridiculous. Oh, that's so sad. I can't believe he didn't expect the fucking stasis word. Oh. Oh my god, he did the exact same thing. He did the exact same thing last series against his opponent. And now then he just bites the fucking bullet. Ah. I don't know how to put my privacy options off when I'm in this observer UI. This attack is also not really it either. This is just outnumbered in general. He can't take this. I don't even think he realizes. Oh, it does realize. Okay, at least he knows that this gold base is also taken. But damn, this is now going to be a very awkward situation for Trap to get back into. Oh, what could have been? What could have been? I mean, the fact that the I was gonna say, the fact that we do still have DTs always means that there's potential for damage, but I mean, max packs is max packs. He's got his bases covered at this point. Although there's not a battery in the main, at least. So if he can find his way, if Trap can find his way into the main base there, with a couple of DTs, we could get a little snipe on that cannon without a battery covering it. Oh, how did we find these? That's so unlucky. That is a feels bad moment for Trap as well. Losing a lot of Zealots and DTs for not much at all. Even finds this one on the right-hand side. Max Packs is doing good here. +1 armor instead of +3 attack out of Trap is an interesting decision. I'm curious what the play is there. I once again forgot to swap these. I hate myself. I'm usually so on that. Anyways. Alright, here's an attack, which... yeah, I mean, all of Max Packs' stalkers aren't here. Please, Trap, don't fall for twice in a row. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no! Oh my god, he's skirting the edge! Oh my god, he saw it. Oh, there's an observer. Okay, thank god. Jesus Christ. The heart palpitations. I was so scared. Okay, anyways. I don't get the +1 armor. I'm not quite sure what the play is there. I guess maybe he felt strapped for gas and felt like he just could not afford the +3, so he just wanted to get something, is my guess. He's just trying to min-max as much as possible. This Immortal is very stuck out in the front here. Could get it picked up with the Prism, though. He's not paying attention! Doesn't get it. Trap, please don't blink forward. Just assume that there's stasis is everywhere, please. A DT warp in the main base. At least the Prism does get killed off, which is quite nice, and we'll be able to run back to the cannon. That's quite nice as well, so it's pretty decent here. Blink forward from Max Packs over to the left-hand side. We'll be able to kill a Pylon Warp against some Zealots. And then also kind of gets trapped by some cannons. A very awkward engage here from Max Packs. Maybe didn't realize that there was as much there as there was. DT's also dying in the main base here. All things considered, a decent defense from Trap. He is not out yet. This game is not over. However, it's still not looking great for him, as his economy still is in a worse situation. He's not able to get the workers over to this 5th base quicker than his opponent, and now that still leaves him in a very awkward position. Oh, he runs into the stasis ward as well in the middle of the map, and that's going to leave him supply blocked at the same time. Oh, Trap once again getting outplayed by the stasises on the map, and now trying to take an engagement when he's got the lesser army. Oh, things are spiraling out of control very fast here for Trap, as they seemingly always do in these PvPs against Max Packs. It looks like it's going so well for so long until just something breaks somewhere on the map, and then everything just crumbles all around it. The game goes from even to one-sided with the snap of a finger. And this game seems to be no exception. The triple Immortal is pretty decent, of course, as that's going to give him a nice bolstering backline here to this these attacks. But, I mean, losing the base on the top, losing a ton of probes on the natural as well. I mean, this is just looking very bad for Mr. Trap. And it all comes down to that fucking stasis in the main base. God damn it. Oh, the double Immortal are in the front, and the Prism is very low. It's very risky to do some juggle micro here, but he's gonna go for it anyways, and, I mean, I guess it's pushing him back. I guess he is pushing him back somehow. Not quite sure how, but he is. These Zealots are not gonna do anything as the DTs get warped in defensively. The Prism goes too far forward ahead of the army. Gets picked off. Trap has no agency to make a forward attack here without the Prism. That Prism is extremely important in any sort of attack. I mean, he's doing his best to try and just kind of ghost this army and is just constantly following it and making sure that Max Packs can't get any, you know, jump on a base here and there or something like that. Which is pretty good, but it would be way better if his army, excuse me, Trap's army was actually big enough to take a solid engagement, which, again, for the last, like, 2.5 minutes, it has not. Oh, wow, a blink forward is very ambitious here. And that's suddenly it. 28 probes just suddenly died somewhere. Where the hell did that happen? Where did these probes die? Oh, in the main base. GG! As Max Pax takes the 2-1. Oh, it was looking so good, though. It was looking so good. Oh. Oh, that's just so pain. That stasis was just so pain. Oh my god. If only. So sad. So very sad. Anyways, I guess we'll follow Max Pax a little bit. Since he is still the Protoss Hope. I probably won't go for the finals because I want to get food. Because it's pretty late, as I did not get food before. But we will see if we can maybe stick around for at least Max Pax in the semis. Assuming that Wardy is... Well, actually, Wardy might be trying to cast each semi, so that also might block some stuff. He's in Shin Cure right now, which means that he would go into Shin Clem first. Or whoever wins, I mean, versus Clem first, I'm guessing. God damn it. I can't believe that. With the day count, Max Pax with Trap, he is just recovering his form. You mean Trap is recovering his form? I do agree. I mean, this was the best that Trap has looked versus Max Pax yet, which is a great thing to feel, of course. But I mean, if he just didn't blink into the stasis ward that he surely should have known about, I'm even gonna go look at the replay. Like, it must have just barely been out of his vision or something.
What is he moves into?
Well, but I also need to check with Wardy if he's casting both semis.
Shin underway for that. Max Pax 2-1 over Trap to move into the round of 4, and he will play Bjorn or Lambo. That's a fun match as well. I kind of hope the Ducklings are on that one. Yeah, they are awesome. So, so Lambo and Bjorn are playing on the Cranky Ducklings channel, guys. We are going to go into the Clem versus Shin series, so we'll get that ready to go for you guys as well for more StarCraft. So we're going to go Clem Shin, Max Pax versus Bjorn or Lambo, and the finals. So 2 best of 3s and a best of 5 coming up. Get that ready to go in just a few moments. So we're going to hop to NA and get ready for the time. We'll be back in a few guys set up.
Alright, so it is 1 by 1. Which is a little unfortunate, because I mean... should I? I kind of want to... Yeah, I'll think about it. Anyways. Alright, what happened here? Oh my god, dude, the DTs. Oh, it was so perfect. It was so perfect. And this was still totally fine, even though we lost a few probes. Oh wait, no, this was Max Pax losing probes, right? Anyways, whatever. Bro, he even sees it! Like... He sees it happening! What are you... Trap? No! He literally sees it happen! He sees the fucking Stasis Ward finish. He sees it! And he's like, yeah, you... Oh my god. What happened? Why did this happen? What? How is this possible? And then the observer also got moved slightly away because he wants to see if there's anything on the low grounds, which also, if it just pathed slightly farther down again, he would have just killed it with the stalkers attacking it. Oh my god. Oh, it's so painful. Look at this. Look at this situation. He's gonna have his plus... Oh wait, what? His +1 is finished. He's gonna have Immortals coming out to trap the units coming on the outside. He's got basically the same workers. He's got a 4th base faster than his opponent. Like, if he just blinks one forward and then blinks everything else, and then he has these on the back end. Like, imagine if he forces all these things to blink down, and then he force fields all of them, and then he blinks... Oh, could have been huge. But instead this happens. Motherfucker. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Unlucky. Unlucky. Alright, what's happening with the other series? Beyond versus Lambo. Has not even got a single game finished. Oh, that's wild. That is wild. So that's going to take them a while. The Shin Clem series also has not started. It is currently almost 10 o'clock. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to... stop casting. I will let the others take over as I did what I wanted to, which was watch all of Trap's games. So now that he's out, I am instead going to eat food because I have not eaten. So that means I'm very hungry. And I would like to eat instead of waiting 3 more hours to eat. And that would be great. So yeah, I'm going to call that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little biased cast of Trap trying to make his way through the WardiTV Monday. Is there other tournaments happening as well? Isn't it? Yeah, the Kylaris Steadfast Roddy Cup is also happening, which Trap may stay up for. He did stay up for the first one of these. He did not do the second one because that was the week when his wedding was happening, so he didn't do that, which is understandable. Then there's also the Dave Testa event happening at 9 a.m. in the morning, which I may wake up for. I might try to wake up for the Ursula, or what is this called? The Ursasaurus Cup? I might try to wake up for that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the biased cast. Very unfortunate that Trap definitely could have gone further, but it was a promising series to watch, showing that he has indeed grown a little bit here to make it pretty close against Mr. Max Pax compared to a couple months ago when he was really just kind of getting bopped left and right every time he played against him. So that's very cool. That is very cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go raid the Cranky Ducklings. And I will see you guys later, next time I decide to stream. Which is a time that I'm not quite sure. But it will be sometime in the future. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.